Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome back to Read, Learn, Listen. I'm Clara, and today we have a fascinating topic that affects millions of people around the world: passport power. Have you ever wondered why some passports are more powerful than others? Why can people from some countries travel easily to many places, while others need to apply for visas everywhere they go? Today we'll learn about what makes a passport powerful, the top 10 strongest passports in 2025, how passport rankings work, why passport strength matters, vocabulary about travel and citizenship. This topic will help you understand geography, countries, and their relationships, travel vocabulary, words about passports, visas, and tourism, comparative language, how to compare different things, numbers and rankings, first, second, third, etc. Don't worry if some concepts seem complex. I'll explain everything in simple English with lots of examples. What is a passport? A passport is an official document that proves who you are and which country you belong to. When you travel to other countries, you show your passport to enter. What makes a passport powerful? A powerful passport means you can visit many countries without needing to apply for a visa beforehand. A visa is special permission to enter a country. Let's explore the world's most powerful passports together. How passport rankings work. Before we look at the top 10 passports, let me explain how these rankings are made. The Henley Passport Index, the most famous passport ranking system, is called the Henley Passport Index. This organization counts how many countries each passport can visit without needing a visa. How they count: visa-free access equals. You can enter without applying for a visa. Visa on arrival equals you get a visa when you arrive at the airport. E-visa equals you can apply for a visa online easily. Visa required equals you must apply for a visa before traveling. The scoring system. Each passport gets a score based on how many destinations, places, the passport holder can visit easily. The higher the number, the more powerful the passport. Why do some countries have stronger passports? Several factors make a passport powerful. Economic strength. Rich countries often have strong passports. Political stability. Peaceful countries are trusted more. International relationships. Countries with good friendships allow easier travel. Security. Countries with low crime rates get more trust. Diplomatic agreements. Special deals between governments, historical connections. Former colonies often have travel agreements. Important vocabulary. Rankings equals lists, showing which is best, second best, etc. Index equals system for measuring and comparing things. Organization equals group that does specific work. Visa-free equals no visa needed. Access equals permission to enter. Arrival equals when you reach a place. A visa equals electronic visa, open parenthesis, online, close parenthesis. Required equals necessary, must have. Destinations equals places you travel to. Passport holder equals person who owns the passport. Factors equals things that influence a result. Economic equals related to money and business. Political stability equals peaceful government. Trusted equals believed to be safe. International equals between different countries. Crime rates equals how much crime happens. Diplomatic equals related to government relationships. Agreements equals deals or contracts. Former colonies equals countries that used to be controlled by others. Rank number 1. Singapore passport, 195 destinations. Singapore takes the top spot. Singapore has the world's most powerful passport in 2025, giving its citizens access to 195 destinations without needing a visa beforehand. About Singapore location. Small island country in Southeast Asia. Population, about 5.9 million people. Languages, English, Mandarin, Malay, Tamil. Capital, Singapore City. Currency, Singapore dollar, SGD. Why is Singapore's passport so strong? Economic powerhouse. Singapore is very wealthy with a strong economy. Strategic location. Located between major trade routes. Political stability. Very stable and peaceful government. Low crime. One of the safest countries in the world. International business hub. Many global companies have offices there. Clean reputation, known for being honest and well-governed. Strong international relationships, good friends with many countries. Countries Singaporeans can visit visa-free. All European Union countries. United Kingdom and Ireland, Japan and South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand. Most countries in Southeast Asia. Many countries in the Americas. What this means for Singaporeans, if you have a Singapore passport, you can. Take spontaneous trips to most places. Save money on visa fees. Save time on visa applications. Travel for business more easily. Study abroad with fewer restrictions. Fun facts about Singapore. Singapore is only 728 square kilometers, smaller than New York City. It's both a city and a country. Singapore has 4 official languages. The country is famous for being very clean and organized. Singapore's airport is consistently ranked the world's best. Vocabulary: citizens equals people who officially belong to a country. Access equals permission to enter. Spot equals position or place. Island equals land, surrounded by water. Population equals number of people living in a place. Currency equals money used in a country. Powerhouse equals very strong and influential place. Wealthy equals having a lot of money. Economy equals system of money and business. Strategic equals carefully planned for advantage. Trade routes equals paths for buying and selling goods. Hub equals center of activity. Global equals worldwide. Reputation equals what people think about someone or something. Well-governed equals managed well by the government. Spontaneous equals done suddenly without planning. Fees equals money you pay for services. Applications equals formal requests. Restrictions equals rules that limit what you can do. Square kilometers equals way to measure area. Consistently equals always, regularly. Ranked equals given a position in order of quality. Rank number 2, Japan passport, 194 destinations. Japan holds strong in second place. Japan's passport allows access to 194 destinations, just one behind Singapore. Japanese citizens enjoy incredible travel freedom around the world. About Japan, location. Island nation in East Asia. Population, about 125 million people. Language, Japanese. Capital, Tokyo. Currency, Japanese yen, JPY. Why is Japan's passport so powerful? Economic giant, world's 3rd largest economy. Technological leader, famous for innovation and technology. Cultural respect, Japanese culture is admired worldwide. Peaceful nation, no military conflicts for decades. Reliable partner, trusted by governments globally, strong diplomacy, good relationships with most countries. Low emigration, few Japanese people overstay visas abroad. Popular visa-free destinations for Japanese, all Schengen area countries in Europe, United States, with ESTA authorization, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, South Korea, and Taiwan, most Southeast Asian countries, many South American countries, benefits for Japanese travelers. Can travel to most developed countries easily. Strong passport for business travel, educational opportunities abroad, cultural exchange programs, tourism without bureaucracy. Japan's unique travel culture. Japanese tourists are welcomed everywhere, known for being respectful and polite, often spend significant money when traveling, prefer organized and clean destinations. Many Japanese travel domestically first before going abroad. Fun facts about Japan. Japan consists of 6,852 islands. Tokyo is the world's largest metropolitan area. Japan has 27 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The country has the world's oldest monarchy. Japanese passport design is considered one of the most beautiful. Vocabulary holds, equals, maintains, or keeps. Incredible equals amazing, very impressive. Freedom equals ability to do what you want. Nation equals country. Giant equals very large and powerful. Innovation equals creating new ideas and technologies. Admired equals respected and liked. Conflicts equals fights or wars. Decades equals periods of 10 years. Reliable equals dependable, trustworthy. Partner equals friend who works with you. Globally equals around the world. Diplomacy equals managing relationships between countries. Emigration equals leaving your country to live elsewhere. Overstay equals stay longer than allowed. Abroad equals in foreign countries. Schengen area equals group of European countries with shared borders. Authorization equals official permission. Developed countries equals wealthy, modern nations. Bureaucracy equals complicated official processes. Respectful equals showing good manners. Polite equals having good manners. Significant equals large, important. Domestically equals within their own country. Consists of equals is made up of. Metropolitan equals relating to a large city. Heritage sites equals important historical places. Monarchy equals system with a king or emperor. Rank number 3, South Korea passport. 194 destinations. South Korea ties with Japan. South Korea shares second place with Japan, both offering access to 194 destinations. This shows South Korea's rapid rise in global influence. About South Korea location, peninsula, in East Asia. Population, about 51 million people. Language, Korean. Capital, Seoul. Currency, South Korean, won. KRW. Why is South Korea's passport strong? Economic miracle, transformed from poor to rich in 50 years. Technology powerhouse, home to Samsung, LG, and Hyundai. Cultural influence, K-pop and Korean dramas are globally popular. Democratic success, stable democracy since the 1980s. International cooperation, active in UN and global organizations. Education excellence, highly educated population. Peaceful reputation, known for being non-aggressive. K-culture impact on passport power. South Korea's cultural exports have improved its international image. K-pop, music groups like BTS and BLACKPINK, K-dramas, television shows watched worldwide. Korean food, kimchi, Korean BBQ gaining popularity. Korean beauty, K, beauty products popular globally. Korean language, more people learning Korean. Visa-free travel for South Koreans' European Union countries. United States with K-ESTA, Canada and Australia, Japan and Taiwan, most of Southeast Asia, many countries in Central and South America. South Korea's travel characteristics. Young Koreans love international travel. Popular destinations: Japan, Southeast Asia, Europe. Business travel is increasing. Korean tourists are becoming more adventurous. Growing interest in cultural and educational travel. Fun facts about South Korea. South Korea has the world's fastest internet. Seoul is home to 9.7 million people. South Korea hosted the 1988 Olympics and 2002 World Cup. The country has 12 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Korean alphabet, Hangul, is considered very scientific. Vocabulary, ties equals, has the same score as. Shares equals, has together with another. Rapid rise equals quick improvement. Influence equals power to affect others. Peninsula equals land surrounded by water on 3 sides. Miracle equals amazing, almost impossible achievement. Transformed equals changed completely. Democracy equals government, chosen by the people. Cooperation equals working together. Active equals participating a lot. Organizations equals groups with specific purposes. Excellence equals being extremely good. Educated equals having learned a lot. Non-aggressive equals peaceful, not violent. Cultural exports equals sending culture to other countries. Image equals how others see you. Gaining popularity equals becoming more liked. Characteristics equals typical qualities. Adventurous equals willing to try new and exciting things. Educational travel equals traveling to learn. Hosted equals organized and held. Scientific equals based on science and logic. Rank number 4. Germany passport. 193 destinations. Germany leads Europe in passport power. Germany has the strongest passport in Europe, offering access to 193 destinations. This reflects Germany's position as Europe's economic powerhouse. About Germany. Location: Central Europe. Population: about 83 million people. Language: German. Capital: Berlin. Currency: Euro. EUR. Why is Germany's passport so strong? Economic leadership: Europe's largest economy. EU membership: benefits from European Union agreements. Historical relationships: strong ties with many countries. Political stability: stable democratic government. International respect: trusted partner in global affairs. Low security risk: citizens rarely overstay or cause problems. Strong institutions: well-functioning government systems. Germany's role in Europe: leader of the European Union. Strongest economy in Europe. Major trading partner with most countries. Important diplomatic mediator. Key member of NATO and UN. Travel patterns of Germans. Germans are among the world's most frequent travelers. Popular destinations: Mediterranean countries, Asia, Americas. strong tradition of international tourism. Many Germans work internationally. Cultural exchanges are common. Benefits of German passport. Free movement within EU/Schengen area. Easy business travel worldwide. Access to quality consular services. Strong protection abroad. Minimal visa requirements globally. Germany's international image known for efficiency and reliability. Respected for engineering and technology. Strong environmental consciousness. Cultural contributions. Music, philosophy, science. Historical reconciliation efforts. Fun facts about Germany. Germany has 16 federal states. Berlin was divided for 28 years, 1961 to 1989. Germany has 46 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. German is spoken by 100 million people worldwide. Germany is the world's second largest beer producer. Vocabulary leads equals, is first or best. Reflects equals shows or demonstrates. Position equals place or status. Powerhouse equals very strong economy. Central equals in the middle. Leadership equals being the leader. Membership equals belonging to a group. Benefits equals gets good things from. Agreements equals deals between countries. Historical equals from the past. Ties equals connections or relationships. Affairs equals important matters. Security risk equals danger to safety. Institutions equals important organizations. Well-functioning equals working properly. Role equals job or responsibility. Trading partner equals country you do business with. Diplomatic equals related to government relationships. Mediator equals person who helps solve problems. Key member equals important participant. Frequent equals happening often. Mediterranean equals area around Mediterranean Sea. Tradition equals custom done for a long time. Tourism equals traveling for pleasure. Internationally equals in other countries. Exchanges equals sharing between countries. Movement equals ability to travel. Consular services equals help from government offices abroad. Protection equals safety and security. Minimal equals very few. Requirements equals things you need. Efficiency equals doing things well and quickly. Reliability equals being dependable. Engineering equals designing and building things. Environmental equals related to nature. Consciousness equals awareness and care. Contributions equals things given to help others. Philosophy equals thinking about life and meaning. Reconciliation equals making peace after conflict. Federal states equals regions with their own governments. Divided equals separated into parts. Heritage sites equals important historical places. Producer equals maker or manufacturer. Rank number 5. Italy passport. 192 destinations. Italy brings style to passport power. Italy's passport offers access to 192 destinations, reflecting the country's strong international relationships and cultural influence. About Italy. Location: Southern Europe, boot-shaped peninsula. Population: about 60 million people. Language: Italian. Capital: Rome. Currency: Euro. EUR. Why is Italy's passport strong? EU founding member. Original member of European communities. Cultural superpower. Rich history, art, and cuisine. Economic importance. Large economy and major trading nation. Tourist destination. Welcomes millions of visitors annually. Diplomatic tradition. Long history of international relations. Fashion and design, global influence in style and luxury. Religious significance, home to Vatican City. Italy's cultural impact, art and architecture. Renaissance masterpieces. Cuisine, Italian food loved worldwide. Fashion, Milan is a global fashion capital. Cinema, influential film industry. Music, opera, originated in Italy. Literature, rich literary tradition. Popular destinations for Italians. Other EU countries, especially France, Spain, Germany. United States and Canada. South America, large Italian communities. Australia and New Zealand. Mediterranean and Middle Eastern countries. Asian destinations for business and tourism. Italian travel culture. Strong tradition of international travel. Many Italians work in other EU countries. Cultural tourism is very popular. Food and wine tourism growing. Business travel throughout Europe and beyond. Italy's global connections. Large Italian diaspora worldwide. Strong trade relationships. Active in international organizations. Important NATO and EU member. Significant cultural diplomacy. Fun facts about Italy. Italy has 58 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, most in the world. Rome is called the Eternal City. Italy has 20 regions with distinct cultures. Vatican City is the world's smallest country, inside Rome. Italy is shaped like a high-heeled boot. Vocabulary, style equals fashion and elegance. Reflects equals shows or demonstrates. Relationships equals connections between countries. Cultural influence equals impact on world culture. Boot-shaped equals looking like a boot. Peninsula equals land surrounded by water on 3 sides. Founding member equals original creator. Communities equals groups of countries working together. Superpower equals very influential country. Cuisine equals style of cooking. Trading nation equals country that does lots of business. Annually equals every year. Tradition equals custom continued over time. International relations equals connections between countries. Luxury equals expensive, high-quality goods. Religious significance equals importance for religion. Vatican City equals tiny country inside Rome. Impact equals influence or effect. Renaissance equals period of great art and learning. Masterpieces equals greatest works of art. Fashion capital equals center of fashion industry. Cinema equals movie industry. Influential equals having great impact. Opera equals type of musical theater. Originated equals began or started. Literary equals related to literature and books. Communities equals groups of people. Mediterranean equals sea between Europe and Africa. Beyond equals farther than. Diaspora equals people living outside their homeland. Trade relationships equals business connections. NATO equals North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Diplomacy equals managing international relationships. Heritage sites equals important historical places. Eternal equals lasting forever. Regions equals areas within a country. Distinct equals different and unique. High-heeled equals having a tall heel, type of shoe. Rank number 6. Spain passport, 192 destinations. Spain shares 5th place with Italy. Spain's passport also provides access to 192 destinations, showcasing the country's strong global connections and cultural influence. About Spain. Location: Southwestern Europe, Iberian Peninsula. Population: about 47 million people. Language, Spanish, Castilian, plus regional languages. Capital, Madrid. Currency, Euro, EUR. Why is Spain's passport powerful? Historical connections. Former colonial empire with lasting ties. EU membership. Strong European integration since 1986. Language advantage. Spanish, spoken by 500+ million people. Cultural bridge. Links Europe with Latin America. Tourist powerhouse. Second most visited country in the world. Economic stability. Modern. Developed economy. Peaceful reputation. Democratic since 1975. Spain's global language network. Spanish is official in 21 countries. Americas, Mexico, most of Central and South America. Europe, Spain. Africa, Equatorial Guinea, Caribbean, several island nations. This gives Spanish passport holders cultural and linguistic advantages worldwide. Popular destinations for Spaniards, Latin American countries, cultural connections. Other EU countries, work and study. United States and Canada, North African countries, geographical proximity. Asian countries for business and tourism. Australia and New Zealand. Spanish travel characteristics, strong connection to Latin America. Many young Spaniards study or work abroad. Cultural tourism very popular. Beach and sun destinations favored. Growing business travel to Asia and Americas. Spain's cultural influence. Language. Second most spoken native language globally. Literature. Rich tradition from Cervantes to modern authors. Art. Picasso, Dalí, Velázquez, Goya. Architecture. Gaudí. Moorish influences. Cuisine. Tapas. Paella. Jamón. Known worldwide. Flamenco. Traditional dance and music. Fun facts about Spain. Spain has 49 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The Spanish Empire once spanned 5 continents. Spain produces half of the world's olive oil. La Tomatina is the world's biggest food fight festival. Spanish is the second most studied language worldwide. Vocabulary shares equals, has the same as. Showcasing equals displaying or showing off. Connections equals relationships or links. Southwestern equals in the southwest direction. Iberian Peninsula equals landmass containing Spain and Portugal. Regional equals belonging to specific areas. Colonial empire equals territories controlled by another country. Lasting equals continuing for a long time. Integration equals joining together. Advantage equals benefit or good thing. Bridge equals connection between two things. Links equals connects. Powerhouse equals very strong and important. Most visited equals receiving the most tourists. Stability equals being steady and secure. Developed equals modern and advanced. Democratic equals governed by the people. Network equals system of connections. Official equals formal and recognized by government. Linguistic equals related to language. Advantages equals benefits. Proximity equals being close to. Characteristics equals typical qualities. Abroad equals in foreign countries. Favored equals preferred or liked. Influence equals power to affect others. Native language equals first language learned. Globally equals around the world. Tradition equals custom passed down over time. Authors equals writers. Moorish equals from North African Muslim culture. Heritage sites equals important cultural places. Empire equals large area controlled by one country. Spanned equals extended across. Continents equals large land masses. Olive oil equals oil made from olives. Festival equals celebration or party. Studied equals learned as a subject. Rank number 7. Luxembourg passport. 191 destinations. Small country. Big passport power. Luxembourg punches above its weight with access to 191 destinations, proving that small countries can have very powerful passports. About Luxembourg location. Small landlocked country in Western Europe. Population. About 640,000 people. Smaller than many cities. Languages. Luxembourgish, French, German. Capital. Luxembourg City. Currency. Euro. EUR. Why is Luxembourg's passport so strong? Extreme wealth. Highest GDP per capita in the world. EU founding member. Original member of European communities. Financial center. Major banking and finance hub. Political stability. Very stable democratic government. International headquarters. Many European Union institutions based there. Low population. Easy to manage and monitor citizens. Strategic location. Between Germany, France, and Belgium. Luxembourg's unique position. Size. Only 2,586 square kilometers. Smaller than Rhode Island. Languages. Citizens typically speak 3 to 4 languages fluently. Economy. Based on banking, steel, and EU institutions. Citizenship. Difficult to obtain, carefully controlled. International role. Disproportionately important in EU affairs. Benefits for Luxembourgers. Can work anywhere in the EU without restrictions. Strong diplomatic protection worldwide. Access to high-quality consular services. Respected passport for business travel. Cultural and educational opportunities globally. Luxembourg as a travel hub. Easy access to major European cities. Excellent transportation connections. Many residents commute to other countries daily. Central location for European business. Gateway to multiple cultures and languages. Luxembourg's international presence. Despite its small size, Luxembourg hosts European Court of Justice, European Investment Bank, several European Union administrative offices, major international banks, multinational corporations' European headquarters. Fun facts about Luxembourg. Luxembourg City is one of 3 EU capitals. The country has 3 official languages. Luxembourg has the world's highest minimum wage. It's the last remaining Grand Duchy in the world. Many residents are actually foreign nationals. Vocabulary. Punches above its weight. Equals achieves more than expected for its size. Proving equals showing that something is true. Landlocked equals surrounded by land. No seacoast. Western equals in the west part. Extreme equals very great. GDP per capita equals average income per person. Founding member equals original creator. Financial center equals place, focused on money and banking. Hub equals center of activity. Monitor equals watch and check. Strategic equals carefully planned for advantage. Between equals in the middle of. Unique equals special and different. Square kilometers equals way to measure area. Fluently equals speaking very well. Based on equals built around or focused on. Steel equals strong metal. Obtain equals get or acquire. Controlled equals managed carefully. Disproportionately equals more than you would expect. Affairs equals important matters. Restrictions equals rules that limit. Diplomatic equals related to government relationships. Protection equals safety and security. Consular services equals help from government offices abroad. Respected equals admired and trusted. Opportunities equals chances to do something good. Transportation equals ways to travel. Connections equals links or routes. Commute equals travel to work regularly. Daily equals every day. Gateway equals entrance or path. Multiple equals many. Presence equals being there or existing. Hosts equals provide space for. Court of justice equals important legal court. Investment equals putting money into projects. Administrative equals related to management. Multinational equals operating in many countries. Corporations equals large companies. Capitals equals main cities of countries/regions. Official equals formal and recognized. Minimum wage equals lowest legal pay. Remaining equals still existing. Grand Duchy equals type of small royal territory. Nationals equals citizens of a country. Rank number 8. Austria passport. 190 destinations. Austria harmonizes passport power beautifully. Austria's passport provides access to 190 destinations, reflecting the country's neutral stance and strong cultural reputation. About Austria location, Central Europe, landlocked. Population, about 9 million people. Language, German. Capital, Vienna. Currency, Euro, EUR. Why is Austria's passport strong? Neutrality policy. Officially neutral since 1955. Cultural reputation. Famous for music, arts, and culture. EU membership. Joined European Union in 1995. Economic prosperity. Wealthy, stable economy. Alpine tourism. Popular tourist destination. International diplomacy. Vienna hosts many international organizations. Historical significance. Former center of large empire. Austria's cultural legacy. Austria has given the world classical music. Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, Strauss. Philosophy and psychology. Freud, Wittgenstein. Art, Klimt, Schiele. Architecture, Baroque and Imperial styles. Literature, Kafka, Rilke. Cinema, rich film tradition. Vienna as international city. Vienna hosts many important organizations. United Nations Office, International Atomic Energy Agency, Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Austrian travel patterns, strong European focus due to central location. Popular destinations, Germany, Italy, Switzerland. Growing interest in long-haul travel to Asia and Americas. Cultural and musical tourism, following Mozart Trail. Alpine sports and outdoor adventures. Austria's diplomatic approach maintains neutrality in international conflicts, bridge between East and West during Cold War, mediator in international disputes, strong advocate for human rights, active in environmental protection efforts. Fun facts about Austria. Austria has 10 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Vienna was voted world's most livable city multiple times. The Sound of Music was filmed in Austria. Though it's more popular abroad, Austria borders 8 countries. Hallstatt is one of the world's most photographed villages. Vocabulary: harmonizes equals works together beautifully. Neutral stance equals not taking sides in conflicts. Reputation equals what people think about something. Landlocked equals surrounded by land. No ocean access. Neutrality equals policy of not taking sides. Officially equals formally and publicly. Prosperity equals wealth and success. Stable equals steady and secure. Alpine equals related to mountains. Diplomacy equals managing relationships between countries. Organizations equals groups with specific purposes. Historical equals from the past. Significance equals importance. Former equals previous, earlier. Empire equals large territory, controlled by one country. Legacy equals something left behind from the past. Classical music equals traditional Western art music. Psychology equals study of the mind. Philosophy equals study of thinking and meaning. Baroque equals decorative art style, from the 1600s to the 1700s. Imperial equals related to empires. Literature equals written works like novels and poems. Tradition equals custom continued over time. Atomic energy equals power from splitting atoms. Petroleum equals oil. Exporting equals selling to other countries. Central location equals position in the middle. Long haul equals traveling very far. Trail equals path or route. Adventures equals exciting experiences. Approach equals way of doing something. Maintains equals keeps or continues. Conflicts equals fights or wars. Cold War equals political tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. Mediator equals person who helps solve disagreements. Disputes equals arguments or disagreements. Advocate equals supporter. Human rights equals basic freedoms all people should have. Environmental equals related to nature. Protection equals keeping safe. Efforts equals attempts or work. Heritage sites equals important cultural places. Livable equals good for living in. Multiple times equals many occasions. Abroad equals in foreign countries. Borders equals shares boundaries with. Photographed equals having pictures taken. Villages equals small towns. Rank number 9, Finland passport. 189 destinations. Finland shows Nordic passport strength. Finland's passport offers access to 189 destinations, demonstrating the strength of Nordic countries in international relations. About Finland: location, Northern Europe, borders Russia and Sweden. Population: about 5.5 million people. Languages: Finnish and Swedish, both official. Capital: Helsinki. Currency: Euro, EUR. Why is Finland's passport strong? Nordic model. Successful blend of capitalism and social welfare. Technology leadership. Nokia. Mobile technology innovations. Education excellence. Consistently top-ranked education system. Environmental leadership. Pioneer in sustainability. Political stability. Strong democratic traditions. Low corruption. One of the world's least corrupt countries. EU membership. Member since 1995. Finland's unique characteristics: midnight sun. Northern regions have 24-hour daylight in summer. Saunas. More saunas per capita than any other country. Forest coverage. 75% of the country is covered by forests. Lakes. Over 188,000 lakes larger than 5 square meters. Northern Lights, beautiful natural light displays in winter. Winter sports, excellent conditions for skiing and ice hockey. Finnish innovation and technology. Nokia, once the world's largest mobile phone company. Linux, operating system created by Finnish programmer. Angry Birds, popular mobile game created in Finland. Supercell, creator of Clash of Clans and other mobile games. Clean technology, leader in environmental innovations. Finnish travel culture, love for nature and outdoor activities. Popular destinations. Estonia, Sweden, Germany, Spain. Growing interest in Asian destinations. Strong tradition of traveling within Nordic countries. Business travel throughout Europe and globally. Finland's international image known for honesty and reliability. Excellent reputation for education. Environmental consciousness, innovation in technology. High quality of life. Fun facts about Finland. Finland has 2 official languages, but most people speak English well. Santa Claus officially lives in Finnish Lapland. Finland has won the most medals per capita in Summer Olympics. Heavy metal music is very popular in Finland. Finland was the first country to give women the right to vote. Vocabulary Nordic equals relating to Northern European countries. Demonstrates equals shows clearly. International relations equals connections between countries. Borders equals shares boundaries with. Official equals formal and recognized by government. Model equals system or example. Blend equals mixture. Capitalism equals economic system based on private business. Social welfare equals government help for citizens. Leadership equals being a leader. Innovations equals new inventions or ideas. Excellence equals being extremely good. Consistently equals regularly, always. Top-ranked equals rated as the best. Education system equals way schools and learning are organized. Pioneer equals first to do something. Sustainability equals protecting environment for the future. Traditions equals customs continued over time. Corruption equals dishonest behavior by officials. Characteristics equals typical qualities. Midnight sun equals sun visible at midnight. Regions equals areas or parts of a country. Daylight equals natural light from the sun. Per capita equals per person. Coverage equals how much area is covered. Forests equals large areas with many trees. Square meters equals way to measure area. Displays equals shows or exhibitions. Conditions equals situations or circumstances. Operating system equals software that runs computers. Programmer equals person who writes computer code. Creator equals person who makes something. Clean technology equals environmentally friendly inventions. Environmental equals related to nature. Outdoor activities equals things done outside. Tradition equals custom done for a long time. Globally equals around the world. Image equals how others see you. Honesty equals telling the truth. Reliability equals being dependable. Consciousness equals awareness and care. Quality of life equals how good life is. Lapland equals northern region of Finland. Medals equals awards for winning competitions. Heavy metal equals type of loud rock music. Right to vote equals permission to choose leaders. Rank number 10. South Korea passport. 189 destinations. South Korea completes our top 10. South Korea rounds out the top 10 with access to 189 destinations, showing how the country has become a major player in international affairs. About South Korea, recap. Location, peninsula in East Asia. Population, about 51 million people. Language, Korean. Capital, Seoul. Currency, South Korean won. KRW. South Korea's remarkable transformation. In just 70 years, South Korea transformed from one of the world's poorest countries to one of the richest and most influential. Timeline of South Korea's rise. 1950s, war-torn and extremely poor. 1960s to 1980s, rapid industrialization. 1990s, became developed country. 2000s, technology and cultural boom. 2010s to 2020s, global cultural superpower. The Korean wave, Hallyu. South Korea's cultural influence has exploded globally. K-pop, BTS, BLACKPINK, TWICE. K-dramas, Squid Game, Parasite, Kingdom. K-beauty, Korean skincare, and makeup. K-food, Korean BBQ, kimchi, Korean fried chicken. Korean language, millions learning Korean worldwide. Technology powerhouses from South Korea. Samsung, world's largest smartphone and electronics manufacturer. LG, major electronics and appliance company. Hyundai, global car manufacturer. SK Hynix, memory chip producer. Naver, Korea's Google, search engine and tech company. Why South Korea's passport is strong. Economic miracle, 11th largest economy in the world. Technology leadership, 5G networks, semiconductors, smartphones. Cultural soft power, Korean culture loved worldwide. Democratic success, peaceful transition to democracy. International cooperation, active in UN, G20, OECD. Educational achievement, highly educated population. Low crime rates, safe and peaceful society. South Korean travel trends, popular destinations. Japan, Southeast Asia, Europe, USA. Business travel, growing international business. Cultural tourism, following Korean drama filming locations. Study abroad, many students study internationally. Working holidays, young Koreans work in other countries. South Korea's global influence, host of 1988 Olympics and 2002 World Cup. G20 member, only Asian country besides Japan and China. Major foreign aid donor, leader in international development, important ally of the United States. Fun facts about South Korea. South Korea has the world's fastest internet speed. Koreans are the heaviest gamers in the world, video games. South Korea has 15 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Korean skincare routine can have 10+ steps. South Korea has mandatory military service for men. Vocabulary, completes equals finishes or makes whole. Rounds out equals completes, in a good way. Major player equals important participant. Affairs equals important matters. Recap equals short summary. Remarkable equals amazing, worth noticing. Transformation equals complete change. Poorest equals having the least money. Influential equals having power to affect others. Timeline equals schedule, showing when things happened. War-torn equals damaged by war. Extremely equals very, very much. Rapid equals very fast. Industrialization equals becoming focused on factories and manufacturing. Developed country equals wealthy, modern nation. Boom equals period of fast growth. Superpower equals very powerful and influential country. Wave equals trend or movement. Exploded grew very quickly. Globally equals around the world. Skincare equals taking care of your skin. Makeup equals cosmetics for face. Powerhouses equals very strong companies. Electronics equals devices that use electricity. Manufacturer equals company that makes products. Appliance equals household machine. Memory chip equals computer part for storing information. Producer equals maker or manufacturer. Search engine equals website for finding information. Miracle equals amazing achievement. Economy equals system of money and business. Networks equals systems of connections. Semiconductors equals electronic components. Soft power equals influence through culture, not force. Transition equals change from one thing to another. Democracy equals government chosen by the people. Cooperation equals working together. Achievement equals success or accomplishment. Educated equals having learned a lot. Population equals number of people. Crime rates equals amount of illegal activity. Society equals community of people. Trends equals popular patterns or directions. Filming locations equals places where movies/shows are made. Study abroad equals learning in foreign countries. Working holidays equals traveling while working. Host equals organize and hold. Olympics equals international sports competition. World Cup equals international soccer competition. Member equals belonging to a group. Besides equals, in addition to. Foreign aid equals money, given to help other countries. Donor equals giver. Development equals growth and improvement. Ally equals friend and partner. Internet speed equals how fast online connections are. Heaviest equals doing something the most. Gamers equals people who play video games. Heritage sites equals important cultural places. Routine equals regular set of activities. Steps equals individual actions. Mandatory equals required, must do. Military service equals serving in the armed forces. Understanding passport rankings. Key factors. Now that we've explored the top 10 most powerful passports, let's understand what makes these documents so valuable and how countries can improve their passport strength. Economic factors. GDP per capita. Wealthier countries generally have stronger passports. Economic stability. Countries with stable economies are more trusted. Trade relationships. Countries that do lots of business together often have visa agreements. International investments. Countries that invest globally often get travel benefits. Political factors. Government stability. Stable governments are trusted more by other countries. Democracy levels. Democratic countries often have stronger passports. Rule of law. Countries with good legal systems are trusted more. Corruption levels. Low corruption countries get more travel privileges. Security factors. Crime rates. Safer countries have citizens who are welcomed elsewhere. Terrorism risk. Countries with low terrorism risk have stronger passports. Border security. Good border control systems build trust with other nations. Citizen behavior. How citizens behave when traveling affects passport strength. Diplomatic factors. International relationships. Good friendships between countries mean easier travel. Historical connections. Former colonies often have special travel agreements. Regional partnerships. Countries in the same region often allow free movement. International organizations. Membership in groups like EU, ASEAN helps passport strength. How countries can improve their passport strength. Improve economy. Build stronger, more stable economy. Reduce corruption. Create honest, transparent government. Enhance security. Make the country safer for citizens and visitors. Build relationships. Develop good diplomatic ties with other nations. Join international organizations. Become member of regional or global groups. Improve passport security. Make passports harder to fake or copy. Recent changes in passport rankings, COVID-19 impact, pandemic affected travel and some rankings. Political tensions. Countries in conflict may lose passport strength. Economic crises. Financial problems can weaken passport power. New agreements. Countries signing new treaties can improve rankings. Technology improvements. Better passport security can increase trust. Vocabulary. Valuable equals worth a lot. Important. Improve equals make better. Strength equals power or effectiveness. Factors equals things that influence results. GDP equals gross domestic product, measure of economic size. Generally equals usually, in most cases. Stability equals being steady and secure. Trusted equals believed to be reliable. Agreements equals deals between countries. Investments equals putting money into projects. Benefits equals good things received. Levels equals amounts or degrees. Democratic equals governed by the people. Legal systems equals ways. Countries organize laws. Privileges equals special benefits. Terrorism equals using violence for political goals. Risk equals possibility of danger. Border control equals managing who enters or exits country. Nations equals countries. Behavior equals how people act. Affects equals influences or changes. Diplomatic equals related to relationships between countries. Friendships equals good relationships. Former colonies equals countries once controlled by others. Treaties equals formal agreements between countries. Regional equals belonging to a specific area. Partnerships equals cooperative relationships. Movement equals ability to travel. Organizations equals groups with specific purposes. Membership equals belonging to a group. Enhance equals make better or stronger. Visitors equals people who come to visit. Develop equals build or create. Ties equals connections or relationships. Fake equals copy illegally. Recent equals happening not long ago. Rankings equals lists showing order from best to worst. Impact equals effect or influence. Pandemic equals disease affecting many countries. Tensions equals stress or conflict between countries. Conflict equals fighting or disagreement. Crises equals serious problems. Financial equals related to money. Weaken equals make less strong. Signing equals officially agreeing to. Treaties equals formal agreements between governments. Improvements equals making things better. Security equals safety and protection. Increase equals make bigger or stronger. Trust equals belief that something is reliable. The future of passport power. As we look toward the future, several trends are shaping how passport rankings might change in the coming years. Digital transformation. Digital passports. Some countries are developing electronic passports with chips. Biometric data. Fingerprints and eye scans are becoming standard. Mobile integration. Passports might connect with smartphones for easier travel. Blockchain technology could make passports more secure and harder to fake. Climate change impacts rising sea levels. Some island nations might face citizenship challenges. Climate refugees. People forced to move due to environmental problems. New migration patterns. Climate change could create new travel needs. Green travel. Countries promoting environmental tourism might gain advantages. Geopolitical changes. New alliances. Countries forming new partnerships could affect passport strength. Economic shifts. Rising economies might develop stronger passports. Regional conflicts. Wars and tensions can quickly weaken passport power. Technology competition. Tech leadership might become more important for passport strength. Post-pandemic world health certificates. Vaccination records might become part of travel documents. Quarantine agreements. Countries with good health systems might be preferred. Medical tourism. Countries with excellent health care could see passport benefits. Remote work. Digital nomads might influence visa policies. Predictions for the next decade. Countries likely to rise in India, growing economy and larger international presence. Vietnam, rapid economic development and increasing trade. UAE, continued investment in international relationships. Rwanda, strong governance and economic growth in Africa. Estonia, digital innovation and e-governance leadership. Countries that might face challenges. Countries experiencing political instability. Nations with economic difficulties. Countries involved in international conflicts. Places affected severely by climate change. New trends in travel freedom, regional blocs. Groups of countries allowing free movement between members. Skills-based visas. Easier travel for people with needed skills. Investment visas. Wealthy individuals getting easier travel through investments. Cultural exchange programs. More countries promoting educational and cultural travel. Technology and security improvements. Faster processing. AI making visa applications quicker. Seamless travel. Automated systems at borders. Privacy protection. Better ways to protect personal information while traveling. What this means for travelers: travel might become easier with technology. Health information might become part of travel requirements. Environmental concerns could affect travel choices. Regional travel might become more important than global travel. Skills and education might influence travel opportunities. Vocabulary trends equals patterns or directions of change. Shaping equals influencing or forming. Coming years equals future time period. Digital transformation equals change to using computer technology. Electronic equals using electricity and computers. Chips equals small computer parts. Biometric equals measuring body characteristics. Fingerprints equals patterns on fingertips. Eye scans equals reading patterns in eyes. Standard equals normal and expected. Integration equals combining together. Smartphones equals advanced mobile phones. Blockchain equals secure computer technology. Secure equals safe and protected. Climate change equals global environmental changes. Sea levels equals height of ocean water. Island nations equals countries made of islands. Citizenship equals belonging to a country. Challenges equals difficulties or problems. Climate refugees equals people forced to move due to environmental problems. Environmental equals related to nature. Migration patterns equals ways people move from place to place. Green travel equals environmentally friendly tourism. Promoting equals encouraging or supporting. Environmental tourism equals travel focused on nature. Advantages equals benefits or good things. Geopolitical equals related to politics between countries. Alliances equals partnerships between countries. Partnerships equals cooperative relationships. Economic shifts equals changes in money and business. Rising economies equals countries becoming richer. Regional conflicts equals wars in specific areas. Tensions equals stress or conflict. Quickly equals in a short time. Competition equals trying to be better than others. Tech leadership equals being the best at technology. Post-pandemic equals after the disease outbreak. Health certificates equals documents showing medical status. Vaccination records equals proof of getting vaccines. Documents equals official papers. Quarantine equals staying isolated to prevent disease spread. Systems equals organized ways of doing things. Preferred equals liked better. Medical tourism equals traveling for healthcare. Healthcare equals medical care. Remote work equals working from anywhere. Digital nomads equals people who work while traveling. Policies equals rules and plans. Predictions equals saying what might happen in the future. Decade equals period of 10 years. Likely equals probably going to happen. Rise equals become stronger or better. Presence equals being active and visible. Development equals growth and improvement. Trade equals buying and selling between countries. Investment equals putting money into projects. Governance equals way of managing government. Innovation equals creating new ideas. E-governance equals using technology for government. Face challenges equals have difficulties. Experiencing equals going through. Instability equals not being stable. Difficulties equals problems. Involved equals taking part in. Severely equals very seriously. Affected equals influenced or changed. Freedom equals ability to do what you want. Blocks equals groups of countries working together. Members equals countries belonging to a group. Skills-based equals based on abilities and knowledge. Needed equals required or wanted. Individuals equals single persons. Investments equals money, put into projects. Exchange programs equals systems for sharing students/culture. Educational equals related to learning. Cultural equals related to arts, customs, and traditions. Processing equals handling and dealing with. AI equals artificial intelligence. Applications equals requests or forms. Quicker equals faster. Verification equals checking that something is true. Advanced equals highly developed. Authenticity equals being real and genuine. Seamless equals smooth and easy. Automated equals working by itself. Borders equals boundaries between countries. Privacy equals keeping personal information secret. Protection equals keeping safe. Information equals data or knowledge. Requirements equals things you need. Environmental concerns equals worries about nature. Choices equals decisions. Regional equals belonging to specific areas. Global equals worldwide. Opportunities equals chances to do something.